the absence. 3-0 Cavaliers.
George, I think.
Fires, it won't fall. 5 shooting and as many rebounds. Cade, no look to Asar Thompson. Cade from the lane. Straight on against Jalen Duren.
There was a lot of contact, though. Big
sideline, long gun.
Down. The Pistons are getting comfortable throwing that lob.
The lane goes Mobley, and way too big for him, but missed. From the corner, pretty darn good. Mobley missing.
His typical fashion, down the lane. It doesn't.
Garland from the baseline just floats. They're shooting well in Bucks. This 2 for 2 from distance, and he
hit it. Score in an offense that
helps the Pistons pull within 15-9. Gets to the lane, stops and by himself. Garland inside. Garland with the long gun. Rim. Turns back, fires, instead doesn't take it. Outside for LeVert. Hardaway Jr. with the long gun. It goes. To LeVert, now Strus in the corner. Pistons are within 1.
And here's another in transition.
Green from Jared Allen and triple from the sideline. Hardaway Jr. He can score and does. Turns and fires and Jerome to the basket. Fires and fills. Topside Tobias for a long gun. Jerome with a screen from Allen. Triple try, no.
That Merrill's trying to guard right there.
Mobley, very quick to the baseline. Driving to the basket, lays it up, lays it. Fade to the basket. At the Piston bench, George Niang fired. Ron Holland for 3.
Detroit basketball.
Sam Merrill, now Jerome. Shots on the way. Isaiah Stewart, half hook from in front. No. He'll drive it, put that shoulder into the Holland, breaks away from the corner. Fouls on Mobley, and that's the set. Pistons.com. Slag. Maybe that wasn't a hiccup.
This game.
Yep, Jerome in the lane. Dumps to Stu inside. Jalen Tyson checks out to the lane. Jerome guns on the run to Mobley. Reed with the rebound outside. Spins to the baseline, facing jumper. Mobley to Merrill for the shot. Inside to Reed. Up inside to Mobley. Into the corner. Merrill topside for 3. Holland, says Nick.
Georgia playing with energy.
The shot gets to the lane and does.
Like you could have fouled him a second time.
Yeah. In the corner to Simone Fontecchio. Shot was
3 minutes, folks.
And he uses those Reed. Topside for 3. Mobley will try. Mobley nearly on the court. Cavaliers.
Well, that bench has not hurt.
So Tyson inside for some daylight. Tries to get to the basket. Big shove, it looked like to me. Malik to the back. Garland shuffled it sideline to Ron Holland for a long gun. Down the lane to the rim. Double clutchers.
Activism and community empowerment.
Ron Holland has been important over Cade. Misses.
Only guy protecting that rim, and here comes Allen.
Cade into the crowd. Fires him in front during his Piston days, and I know
stopping.
Health kind of shot clock running out. Cade Hardaway Jr. reverses no.
History in the play-by-play.
Away from the ball, they call foul on Cade. That sign I saw at Notre Dame.
Sure. All in four.
Side Tim Hardaway Jr. for a long gun. Backdoor cut. Porter Jr. is open on the other end and triple. Tobias from the lane, no. Cade to the wing for the long guns off. Out of bounds. Sar Thompson from in front.
This is how he does it, folks. He finds it right in front of you on the court.
Ferris LeVert with a basketball.
Road trip, and family was able to
induce. Cade stops and fires us down the lane, and he's.
Thompson is able to contribute. Remember what happened in Madison Square Garden?
Mobley in front, facing hook. LeVert to the basket. No. Marcus Sasser for Tim Hardaway Jr. He'll launch a. LeVert hooks up, leans in, scoops. No. 35.7 on the wing to Hardaway Jr. Topside to Strus. 2-0. Pistons inside to Tobias. Shot up and
that was
he stops, fires. Allen inside with the Pistons 3-game plan. In the first half with a couple of fouls off to. First is up. Inside for Jared. to Jalen Duren, and
This is playing really solid defense.
not a lot of flash and dead ball. Struz. Tobias from the corner for three. Away Jr. with a long gun. It goes. And on the Cavs possession. Cade tripped by Thompson. Asar shot in front to Stu. Flips it up. Struz. Long gun.
Guilty look on his face.
He will drive it. Hook off the glass. Mobley and a long gun that won't go. Cade at the line.
Hardaway Jr.
Garland the forecourt. Asar Thompson. George. Cade gets by him. Gets it off the glass. No. Tipped by the Pistons. Asar Thompson misses. Cavaliers. Nice screen by Isaiah Stewart for
Too aggressively.
Cade quietly from the corner. Niang gets it on the wing for the long gun. It won't.
Pistons say to Cade, reach for the and then got contact.
To make it 79-76. Trying to get a shot airborne. Hook. Shoot. Malik Beasley again. Wide open. Missed the. Niang.
That was
He stops, fires. Allen inside. With the Pistons' three-game plan, in the first half with a couple of fouls off to the first is up. Inside for Jared to Jalen Duren, and
this is playing really solid defense.
not a lot of flash and dead ball. Struz. Tobias from the corner for three. Away Jr. with a long gun. It goes. And on the Cavs possession. Cade tripped by Thompson. Asar shot in front to Stu. Flips it up. Struz. Long gun.
Guilty look on his face.
He will drive it. Hook off the glass. Mobley and a long gun that won't go. Cade at the line.
Hardaway Jr.
Garland the forecourt. Asar Thompson. George. Cade gets by him. Gets it off the glass. No. Tipped by the Pistons. Asar Thompson misses. Cavaliers. Nice screen by Isaiah Stewart for
Too aggressively.
Cade quietly from the corner. Niang gets it on the wing for the long gun. It won't.
Pistons say to Cade, reach for the and then got contact.
To make it 79-76. Trying to get a shot airborne. Hook. Shoot. Malik Beasley again. Wide open. Missed the. Niang. Hardaway. Mobley can too. Cade wants to go down the lane. Gets to the rim. To the lane.
That's his first bucket of the quarter.
Rises and fires top side.
Bench can play as good in this.
Isaiah Stewart sits down 8 points. Dumps it deep to Reed. Fontecchio from the corner for three. Mobley, the Porter Jr. for the. There's Malik Beasley for three. Work.
And set the play, either for himself or
The fourth in the middle. Mobley to the basket. Reed down. The corner for Niang. He'll fire it. Back and forth right now. Nick.
the standard, or at least that's the look.
But the baseline. Pass and Jerome with the basketball. In front. Go. To Holland for the long gun. And fourth foul. To him now. Very long. And Porter, time for the shot. This is trying to go inside to Ron Holland. Jihad puts it up off. Finds Ron Holland for a topside long gun. From the corner, 15 left. Hardaway Jr. with a long gun. Good to see him out there.
Stage of the game with two guys.
Cade gets a screen from Durham. Missed it. Pistons loop it ahead to Cade.
And then
Topside gunning. It goes. Cade lobs. Jalen Duren trying to
throw a little bit of rock.
Garland shot. Jared Allen with. Niang reaches in on Cade with a long gun. It goes! Garland off. With the narrow from the corner. Look out for him. Rebound can't. Struz has it there in the corner from Merrill. Need a comeback. They're down 1-0. Called on Garland. Technically, only 2 turnovers. But Chesterman fouling.
He was not able to do that.
Now Green. Garland gets by and gets to the basket. Rises and fires from in front. Never touched it. For 3. Off iron.
Defense.
Garland for three.
I imagine the Cavs won't be in any hurry.
Rounds off Jared Allen. So for screen.
There's another mistake you guys could do.